that's not overnight. These things have, just hold the thought. Praveen Swami, overnight, what should change for a summer of content to become a summer of discontent, Praveen?
I think there were a few things going on. I think the steady erosion of the authority, both of the government, of the National Conference, has been going on since 2008 for a variety of reasons. I think there was genuine anger over human rights abuses, the killings in Machel by the army and the failure to be seen to be doing enough about it, even though Omar Abdullah deserves some credit for outing those, honestly. The follow-up wasn't there. But frankly, I think it is the erosion of political authority that's key. Separatist sentiment has existed. There's been a constituency in Kashmir for 60 years. There may well be a constituency for the next 60 years. But the fact that you're having these kinds of riots, firstly, and secondly, that you're proving...
Are they spontaneous? Are these riots spontaneous or engineered?
I think there are political parties riding the back of what is genuine anger. Having said that...
Including the separatists?
Including the separatists, and in some areas, sadly, some mainstream parties, that's been quite evident. But the fact of the matter is you had... These riots are not of an unmanageable scale. 2008 had multiples of the numbers of people you're seeing right now. It was dealt with. And this breakdown of authority that we are seeing today is ultimately something that is going to lead to more deaths and more tragedy. The government has to get its act together.
Okay, let me bring in Farooq Abdullah once again. Mr. Abdullah, what is the solution? What is the solution you believe that exists? What is the solution? Here you've got Praveen Swami who's saying that the authority has gone. The authority of the government of Kashmir has been lost.
He does need a force that can contain. He doesn't have force because today you have Amarnath Yatra, which is also having a lot of force there. It is impossible to pull them out of there. So he definitely needs more force to contain these people, these urchins who come out on the road. Many of them don't know. Many of them don't know why they are throwing the stones. They're burning public property. Do you think the force, how much restraint can you do? He tells them to restrain. But how can you restrain when they come and burn the police station? They burn the government property.
But do you believe...
What do they do? What does he do? What does his force do? And we don't have, up to this time, we have not generated in the country the force that could fight such elements.
But what are you suggesting? Are you suggesting that call the army in, because that in itself is a sensitive issue? When it came in a few weeks ago to enforce the curfew, there was a backlash and anger. So, when you say you want Omar Abdullah to get more forces, to get more support, what are you suggesting?
No, I am not saying if there is enough police force, there should be deployed there. It should be sent. This is the time when it should be sent. No use sending them afterwards. I don't say army should be deployed. Army has its own problems to handle on the borders.
Okay, Dr. Abdullah, I get the point. Hold on to that thought, Praveen. I just want to go to Mirwaiz Omar Farooq, who joins us on the phone line. Mirwaiz Omar Farooq, you're hearing the various views. How far are the separatists willing to go to reach out to, to the mainstream political parties? Is it possible to have a healing touch in Kashmir at the moment?
Well, Raji, before I come to your question, I would like to start where you started. You put a very important question, that what is that the people of Kashmir want? And I think it's high time that we have to come out of the denial mode. And especially the people of India and the leadership of India have to come out of the denial mode that Kashmiris want that India, the people of India and the government of India should accept and respect the sentiment of the Kashmiris people, and which is very clear, that they want a solution in accordance with the wishes and aspirations. They want self-determination. They want the Kashmir issue to be resolved once for all. For the past 60 years, sometimes you have been giving it a diversion of elections,
in the last 8 weeks,
sometimes economic packages, sometimes electoral means. You have a situation where you can't see elections, Omar Abdullah. I don't think that this is the right, what you are debating today, that where is Omar Abdullah faltered or what is he doing? Right. This is not the right question. The question is that whether it's Omar Abdullah or Mr. Farooq Abdullah or Mr. Mufti Saeed, what is the difference?